Do 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 do. Okay, let's see. Well, alrighty then. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully, everyone's having a great day as usual. About to get down and dirty with. Actually, we're not. We're doing something a little different today. I just beat Cuphead for like the eighth time, and I honestly thought it'd be good to give a Cuphead tier list. This is going to be part of a bigger video that will be featured on my YouTube, where I have all the clips of me beating level and explaining what was going on in my head during those levels. It's a working in the progress right now. This is going to be part of the video. So let's start off with. Now I'm just going to go down the list. So first off, the root pack, D, right? Hands down, we all agree with that, right? That the root pack is a D status difficulty boss. I mean, for a bunch of reasons, but the main reason really being is that they don't offer any level of difficulty. The frogs, Ribby and Croaks, I'm gonna put them as C. Ribby and Croaks actually offered a level of difficulty that I didn't expect. I think the most challenging part is the ending, the casino slots, whenever you have to jump over it. So I think that was more challenging than the rest of the frogs. Definitely gave me a lot of trouble in the beginning. The next one here, Goopy Legrande. To me, this is the #1 easiest boss in the game. And it's funny because I had trouble with him in the very beginning, but hands down, very easy once you just learn how to follow the rules. Hildeberg, I am going to move them right here to A. Hildeberg is the first boss you play as a plane. You really have to work for this one, especially the last few seconds. Then we got Cagney Carnation. I am going to put them at B. Cagney Carnation definitely was a challenge in the beginning. She definitely, or he, whatever the plant, trumps the rest of these, in my opinion. So that's what that one says. Baroness von Bonbon. I will put her at B. I think in the beginning she was challenging, but also there's like a luck aspect to it. If you get picked with the 3 easy bosses, like I think the acorn is pretty easy, the jawbreaker is very easy, and even the one that spews out like little mini marbles out of its head. I think if you get those 3, you could actually blaze through them. Jimmy the Great. Jimmy the Great could actually go in S tier, but I feel like comparative to what's going to be in S tier, I am going to put him at A tier. Jimmy the Great offers a lot of problems for a lot of people. Bippy the Clown. Not Bippy the Clown. Bippy the Clown is A tier, just because he offers really no problems throughout the entire game, except the ending with the baseballs. But since it's really not that long, and that's the only problem I ever really faced with Blippi, that's why he's A tier. Wally Warbles, I will put in B. A lot of people don't like Wally Warbles because of the feather part, but really, if you really stay there and look at it, it's just going up and down, like a small distance and just shooting. His last 2 phases are really challenging, so I think that's a lot of problem. Actually, let's move it to A. Let's move him to A. Yeah, he definitely causes problems toward the end. He just doesn't die. Now introducing my first S tier, Grim Matchstick. Because you can't just shoot aimlessly like you normally do. You can't just hold down the shoot button. You can't. Because when you shoot it, it has those the fireballs that split into 4. So therefore, that's why it's a little more challenging. You have to have a little bit of patience. Next S tier we have is this one, Rumor Honeybottoms. I would put it at A tier, but I've had more trouble with her than probably anyone under the S tier list. In my opinion, I think she definitely belongs to be S tier. Dr. Kyle's Robot. I'm going to get a lot of shit for this one. S tier. A lot of people don't put him at S tier. In my opinion, he belongs at S tier. And in my opinion, I think he's the epitome of the S tier. He is probably the #1 on this S tier. Sally Stage Play. Pretty easy. Nothing too crazy. If you have the dash, you definitely. These are all with the dash, by the way. You definitely should have the dash. Sally Stage Plate offers really no major challenges. Werner Warman. I'll put him as B. I'll put him at B for a couple reasons. He's actually, in my opinion, C, but I'm going to move him to B. I have no trouble with him now at all. Very easy boss, no challenges. But when I first got into Cuphead, I had the most problems with him. Briny Beard. Him at... I'll put him at B tier. Versus him, I had problems just because there's a lot of stuff going on. So I definitely can see Captain Briny Beard being a problem for new players, but definitely not enough to where he could be considered A tier difficulty. Here, Carla Marie, a lot of people put her as S tier. I think she's A tier. She is, and the backlash here is the fact that when you get to her, she actually the hardest part is the freezing, when she freezes you. But once you actually get around that, there's really no problem. It's all dodging and shooting. Oh, the Phantom Express. I'm not gonna lie. In the very beginning, the Phantom Express gave me a lot of trouble. I will put them at S tier. Those pumpkins that come across the stage and drop those pink bars of like gold, and they hit you and they push you into danger. Yeah, annoying. Very annoying. The last two bosses is gonna surprise all of you right here. King Dice. A tier. Hear me out now. This might be a little controversial. I'm sure you guys don't wander into a controversial topic. King Dice is not hard. He's just long and boring. Finally, the devil himself. The big bad himself. The devil is supposed to be the hardest, in my opinion. The most challenging boss to fight. But I am going to put him right here. That is right. He is A tier. He is not as challenging as some of these other bosses. When it comes to Dr. Cowl versus the devil, Dr. Cowl's robot is way more challenging. Grim Matchstick. I spent more time on Grim Matchstick than I did on the devil. Honeybottom, same. Now, I'm also being a little biased because he is the final boss. The final boss of the hardest game, which is Cuphead. I think that Cuphead is a challenging game. Brings you back to games like Earthworm Jim and the other Lion King game, also the Super Nintendo. So for him to not be that challenging, comparative, when he should be the most hardest boss out of the whole game, I am going to put him at A tier. If they wanted to make him challenging, they should make this level that you play him in just part one of the level. Like the rest of it, like he should have more parts to it. Like that's the way it goes. Well, all right, guys, that's all I have for today. Well, not for today, but just for right now. I'm making this YouTube clip, so let's. I'm going to end this right now. Here we go. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great time. I'll be on later for some streaming, maybe some Tekken. We will see. This will go up on my YouTube probably today. Come check it out. If you guys want to know the channel, it's definitely, you just got to hit, and you will get the link to the channel. All right, guys. You have a great day, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.